250, 250, 250. All right, is this the only milk?
Yes, it's only the full one.
All right,
sorry.
that's fine. That's fine. That's
all
fine.
the milk today.
Oh yeah, of course. All right. Wish we had some of that whole milk.
Fresh from the farm.
Yeah. Would you
That's
mind
the
getting me a
best
little white spatula, please?
Okay.
Maybe 2 of them.
I see one here.
So I don't use the one that's got like 3 drops in it. No, I use the full one. Open that, but we'll use that one soon.
And you are live, by the way. Say
Am
hello
I
to
live?
Jody.
Oh, hey, Jody. Good afternoon. Goeiemiddag. Let me... Sorry, so I just, like right now, just decided that I want to make some scones additionally. So I thought while I'm waiting, idle hands, devil, and, nonsense. So
He doesn't sit well still at all.
So, well, good afternoon, goeiemiddag. Welcome to Eat at Anton's. We are live from inside our store. So you're going to hear ding-dongs, and you're going to probably hear my kids, and you might hear customers, and, maybe some yelling, and, maybe I yell. I don't know, if things go wrong. I burn some meat again. I've got a great cheese because I keep forgetting that. Would you mind getting me just a grate? I'll get the cheese.
I have the spinning circle, so I'm just going to double check our speed.
Okay, all right. We have some speed challenges which is outside of our control. Have we got volume? Is there speech that you put the volume on so we can hear if we actually are mics are working?
I heard us, and I turned it down because it was a little noisy.
All right, no, it's all good. Just making
Stacy
sure.
is on as well. Good afternoon.
Hey, Stace, how are you? So so what we're gonna do today, other than the scones I'm making, which I'm gonna pop that on for. So what we're gonna make today is I'm going to make a pasta salad. So I've got some steaks in here in the sous vide. They've been cooking at 125 for they've been cooking at 125 Fahrenheit for probably 3 hours. So it's not really cooking, but they've been relaxing in a nice warm sauna for the last 3 hours. So we're going to put them and black them in a pan. I normally do it on the fire. I thought, you know what, I'm always by fire. Let me do something in a pan, and then we're gonna make a pasta salad as a side. And I thought, you know what, let me just make some scones, add them in, and then what's the name? Then my kids can have some scones as well. And I've made these before on one or two occasions. So the scone recipe is on our recipe blog. You can just go look at it there. It's under scones. It's real straightforward. It's flour, baking powder, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, some grated cheese, milk, and mayonnaise. Better to use imported mayo, but you use what you got. So the scone recipe is like 2 cups of flour and 4 teaspoons or 20 grams of baking powder, and then it's like 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of sugar, and you're going to add 50 grams of cheese, which I almost forgot, grated cheddar cheese, if you can do that. Let me throw 50 grams in there. I should have done that in the flour, but I didn't, so I'll do it now. That's a little much. It's 60, 55. If you do a little extra, a little extra cheese love is always good. I like cheese. Cheese is good. So 50 grams, or probably I'd say unpacked, half a cup of cheese. Unpacked. So if you don't kind of press it down, it's about a half a cup of cheese, 50 grams. 50 grams is about an ounce and a half, ounce and a third, ounce and 2/3. And about a half teaspoon of salt.
I'm going to have to phone them.
You're going to have to what?
Phone them.
Oh, really? Hold on. Let me plug those other things out. Man, I can't believe it. What's the speed test running at?
0.02.
Oh, wow.
I don't think we're on. Where's the red phone?
Just give me a second. Let me just plug this out. Man, that is insane. All right. So, I don't know. Let me see. Nicole, the red phone was on my table. Just come and have a look at the comments. Make sure maybe everybody is experiencing okay. Okay? No, the red phone is in front by the counter. Sorry. I just want to put that away. Where did I? I just, oh, here's
No,
the cheese.
frozen. It's frozen. It's frozen.
It's frozen.
Yes, it's frozen. It's dead. That's what I thought. That's why I ran. I'll check it one more time. I don't know if it's just going to dip and come back.
Okay.
But
Yeah, phone him. That is insane. I'm sorry, man. Vivo's live. Really?
yeah, 0.02. Still.
Sorry?
0.02.
That is, I don't even understand. So you know what? Otherwise we must suspend the stream. I'll still cook what I'm gonna cook. We suspend it. Just tell everybody sorry. We somehow like Spectrum keeps dropping out. All right. All right. Nicole's on the phone. If anybody can hear me. So let me see. Let me see. Sorry, people. Let's see. Hey, Unfolding Joker, I see you are there. I'm sorry, man. We've got every single time we stream, we have this nonsense, and it's insane. We got no upload speed. No upload speed. Ooh. Just have a look at that quickly. There we go. All right. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know what it's going to do or not. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, this is crazy, man. These people. All right. So I'm going to officially say that Spectrum sucks ass. All right. So we will definitely be moving our ISP. That is fucking the end now. All right, scones. Say again. For it to be live. 29. Okay, all right. Well, maybe we have a bit of luck. Maybe we get some speed back. 5:42. Let's see. Ah, you see now. You see now. You see now. Because I'm busy with this nonsense, instead of focusing on my cooking, and I'm dealing with this nonsense from the internet, I forget to put the mayonnaise in the scones because my attention is not where it's supposed to be. So let's see. I think that's going to can the dessert. But anyway, all right, we're going to have some boiling water shortly. How is that possible? How is that possible? Rear, front. How is that possible? I'm going to put this back here. How did that switch off? Because that is not on. That was on, but it's not on now. All right. Let me see quick. I didn't put my mayonnaise in. I thought this looked a little stiff. '70.
We can schedule a technician if it's necessary.
There we go. Sorry, guys. I have no words, man. These fucking people. Ugh. Ugh. Make me very upset. Five, 47, 62, 66, 70. Now I must try and mix this in because now I fucked it up. Yeah, it'll probably work. I think it'll work. It's just not going to be as nice because now it's kind of combined, and now I've got to try and add stuff in afterwards, and I'm not doing it with a mixer. I'm doing it by hand. So we'll see. Let's see what's going on. Nicole is trying to sort out the internet for us. I'm trying to make scones. So we'll see. The scones were not part of the idea. I just came up like before, said, you know what, let's make the kids some scones. And yeah, I think we're on. I think we're on. I don't know, we got like 9 people because, you know, fucking half the people are gone now. Again, I can't hear what you're saying. When you're done with them, all I know is it's frustrating, and Spectrum's not getting a good ad for their service here. That's for sure. That is for sure. This is mine, probably. I don't know. I think it's time to change the ISP. That's what I think. All right. So normally I would spray this over trash can, but I'm gonna spray it. Yeah, I got some stuff stuck in there from trying a few minutes ago. There we go. Try that again. All right. I went and fetched my disher because I thought I was not going to do that. Where's my lid? The lid. All we go. We're going to use that mayo a little later. So, I don't know. Nicole's on the phone. I'm cooking, so I can't read or see anything right now. But if we are back, which I hope we are back, I'm making some scones. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make a pasta salad. I'm going to do some steaks that are sous vide. So I don't know, come have a look and see what's going on the phones, because I have no idea if it's good, bad, or ugly. It's probably very ugly. I think I'm also on Rumble.
Good, bad, or ugly. I like it.
Yep.
Let's see.
I can't even whistle that anymore. Wow.
Well, I see myself on here, so I assume we are okay. Thank you, Jody. You are so sweet.
So
we appreciate you.
Oh, I'm gonna swear.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can
swear.
I ask?
Don't worry, I forgot the fucking mayonnaise because I've got to deal with bullshit. So anyway. 8, 16, 24. Push.
Don't use that word at home, guys. Bad word.
Fuck. Anyway, all right. Who saw? Who fucking saw? It's just, when I got to focus on trying to make food and be mildly fucking entertaining, I don't want to have to, figure out why, and then have some, person at Spectrum say, well, I don't think it's going to work if we reset. Just reset the fucking link. Just press the button. Press the button.
To her credit, she wants them to dig deeper and fix the problem.
Yes, okay, do that
right now,
on your fucking time, not mine.
But one complaint I have is the draggy voice. You guys have seen the lovely coffee ads where they have the person come in and they talk like this and they call themselves millennials and everything. I cannot stand that voice. I'm sorry. Use your real voice. Don't talk to me with your mouth dragging on the floor like your feet when you walk. No, I can't do it.
So, anyway, are we now up? This is like something happening.
We're up. We're live. We're running. We don't have very many people, but hey, we'll be back up and at least it is visible later for those who are not here with us right this moment.
Yeah, and Viva's live, man. Why is he using my time spot?
Viva live?
I don't know.
Using your time spot?
Yes, using my time slot.
You need to talk to him.
I'm going to have a word with Viva.
It'll be like crickets in the background, but you can have a word with him.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him I'm gonna like start going live when he goes live. So I'm going to take his subscribers.
I don't think Viva's going to care.
This is nonsense. I'm just saying.
As long as you send him Perry Biltong, he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so.
Oh, yes. Fake voice because they don't give a shit. Yes, Jody. 100%. I am glad I'm not the only one who does not enjoy that.
All right, so let's try that again. Good afternoon, queer fucking middag. Jesus.
How many times is this?
I don't know. I've lost count. Fuck. Anyway, so we're going to make a pasta salad, which I don't know. Somehow my range also got switched off, so the water's not fucking boiling yet. Which it'll now. It's going to be fast with the pasta. So we're going to make a pasta salad, and I've got some steaks that's been relaxing in the sauna over there. Yes, it's just putting its feet up and relaxing at 125 Fahrenheit for about 3 hours. So it's going to be real nice and soft. And I always make a fire. So I decided, you know what? Today I'm not going to make a fire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, I don't know, I've messed this recipe up because I'm overweight. So I don't know, I did something somewhere with all this commotion. But it's okay. I think they'll still work. I think they'll be fine.
The kids eat it.
The kids eat it. I don't eat it. So as long as it's mildly like assembled.
Edible.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to make a pasta salad. And then I'm going to, yes.
I want you to read Jody's comment here.
Thank you, assistant woman. So, got the steaks relaxing back here at 125, about 3 hours. I'm going to stick them in a pan and I'm going to blacken them. And let me quickly pop this in here. Alright, here we go. Put that up a little. Good. Where's my water? Over here. Get a swig of that. Let's see how that's almost boiling. I'm going to move that forward. It's a little warmer. Alright. I always make a fire. So I don't want to make a fire today. I'm going to just stick them in a pan and blacken them in a pan. I've got some bacon fat. I've got some butter, so we are good to go on that. We will use that. I'm going to take the vegetables and I'm going to blanch them basically and fry them off a little bit in some butter in this pot. I'm going to cook the pasta in this pot, and I'm going to put some tuna, and we're going to mix some mayonnaise into that. And I'm thinking maybe a splash of tomato sauce, so that should be pretty good.
That sounds nice.
For the kids, because I don't eat that. So what comment did I have to read?
Good afternoon. I don't want to say that out loud. We are on YouTube, so Jody, please forgive me.
I don't know. What does that mean?
I will tell you later if you don't understand. Don't say it. Don't say it.
All right. I have no idea what that means.
Sigmunk is here.
Oh, hi, Sigmunk. I guess, is it an insult or is it a...
It's an insult, but not for us.
Oh,
so
okay,
let's not put it in the ether.
All right. Okay. Well, yes. Like that insult to them, yes. We will amplify it out to them.
Yes. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yes.
Last time we saw you guys was last year.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
35, exactly. So, I've got to set a timer, otherwise I'm going to get stuff burnt. All right, so we got the scones cooking because I want to give my kids some scones. I just want to see, I've got a grate there. I'm going to put the pasta in shortly. So what Nicole did, because, there's all kinds of shit on the market. So this is actually an imported pasta. I'm not going to show you the name because I'm not going to fucking advertise for them for free. What it's got is, in the ingredients, it says durum wheat semolina, I guess. That's the only ingredient on here. So let's see, 6 quarts of water. So yeah, 10 to 15. So this is fine. This is like just cook like normal pasta. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, but at least it doesn't have a load of shit in it, and I'll take that. So I'm going to make my kids some of this pasta, and I'm just waiting for the water to boil. I've already got the salt in there. That's probably the internet people. And then we're going to do some peas and carrots. And we're going to do some mayonnaise, and then we're going to do the steak in the pan, and we're going to blacken that, and we'll have a scone with pasta salad and steak for dinner tonight. So I think that is basically that.
Steak.
Yeah, I'm having steak also. So there's 2 steaks, one for you and one for me. The kids can have the pasta and the...
We may need some eggs.
Yeah, I can do a steak egg, and yeah. I'll you know what? When I'm done with the steak, when it's resting, I'll fry some eggs. We put the egg on the steak.
Steak and eggs. Can you go any better than that? Perfect meal.
I'm gonna never mess that up.
No, fats and protein.
So what I'm gonna do? Can you just? Is there any water in that jug?
Nope.
Just get me a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. I just want to make sure there's a little bit of water in the pan. All right. I think this thing, it's not quite boiling yet. So I think I put too much water in here because I don't know how much this is going to expand. So I wanted to use this pot, and I'm like, no, if it boils over, so I'll use the bigger pot. So we'll get right to that, and then we'll sort this guy out. I'm trying not to make too much of a scene. So this is just normal peas and carrots, just frozen peas and carrots. I'm gonna put them in the pot in the meantime. And they can cook together with the pasta, and we'll put everything. So we don't really want to get these guys too soft. I probably won't use the whole pot, but I've got a trash can there. I know you guys can't see it, just in case you think I'm making a trash heap, So just for all those out there. So I'm gonna just kind of get these warm, and then I'm gonna throw some butter in there. Cook them off. All right, this guy. I guess it's a lot of water, so it's taking a minute. And then I'm gonna mix some tuna in with that. So I haven't made this in quite a long time, and I don't really have a recipe, so I'm gonna make it out of my head. I'm just gonna do the whole thing of pasta. We'll see how much we use, and then I'll add some veg just to suit. And we can do weights while I'm doing that. I'll grab my book over there, and we can write down some weights. What is this anyway? This is a bag of pasta. I'll look at the front after I throw it in. I don't want to.
I know it's gonna fall off.
It's all good. It's all good. So who's saying what in there? I'm sorry about our internet connection. It sucks, and I'm getting real tired of this nonsense now. So I don't know if it's okay now.
Looks like we're up and running good, but not much chatter going on.
Yeah, it's probably a little quiet, and also, Viva is stealing my customers.
Viva's got your customers.
Yeah,
well, we can always go to an ad.
Go to
an ad.
An ad?
Yes.
The what? Oh, you wanna put some? Oh,
cooking.
okay. You wanna do some? Brought to you by BiltOnUSA.com.
BiltOnUSA.com. I've got one of our packs here. This is our Wagyu Ghost. Only eat this under caution. Beware, it is hot and spicy. The Reaper's even worse. Do you remember the guy that ate a whole half?
Oh yeah. There's this guy called Lev Polyakov. He's got the BTR podcast. He texted me and I sent him some Reaper and he texted me. So he's like, this stuff's not so bad. And then he texted me the next day. He's like, yeah, man, I couldn't sleep. Like my stomach didn't stop running because he ate like a half a pound of Reaper in one sitting. And I told him when he ate it, I said, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Because those Reaper chilies are evil and angry at the world.
I will admit, the flavor is phenomenal. If you've never had hot peppers like that, really good taste, but it does burn. The Ghost specifically has a signature burn down the throat, and that's what you will notice if you have the Wagyu Ghost. If you have the Reaper, you've got that guy plus an initial smack your mouth kind of burn from the Reaper itself. So it's pretty aggressive.
All right, so I'm just trying to get this guy warm so we can boil the pasta.
We've got a couple more coming in. We've got Cam and Bright Can News from Canada.
Hey, Bright Can. How are you, sir? I saw him on the portrait earlier today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Cam, Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah, hey, Cam. 24, 25, hey.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, Cam, how are you, man? Long time. Podcast
New York
friend.
City is going to try to sentence Trump on the 10th.
The what?
Yes.
The New York.
New York.
They crazy, man.
Yes.
They're insane. These people they've lost their mind. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. They've lost their mind. So okay, so for the newcomers, I've got some relaxing steaks in the sauna. So they're just sitting there, actually in the jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi.
Yeah, jacuzzi. It's actually the water moves around. So I've got a sous vide back here. I know you guys can't see it, but I've got a sous vide back here. And the sous vide is set at 125. So I got 2 Wagyu ribeye steaks. Not top. It's not the Kubo. It's the it's kind of the gold.
It's just gold.
Yeah.
Just gold.
Yeah. So there's better qualities, but this is pretty decent, especially for children. I mean, I didn't even know a fucking ribeye when I was a kid. You know, yeah, you get like, I don't know, whatever that thing is that's gonna keep your jaws busy for the longest time. You know, that's what you get when you're a kid. Yeah. So anyway, so I've got a couple of ribeyes in here. They've been in here about 3 hours. We're gonna pull them out and we're gonna salt them. We're gonna stick them in the pan and finish them off. And I've got a pot of water that I'm patiently waiting for cooking or to boil. So it's probably gonna start boiling now. I'm gonna throw some pasta in that. Then we're gonna make a pasta salad. I've got some mixed vegetables. It's actually just peas and carrots back this side. I'm gonna add that into the pasta salad with some tuna and mayonnaise, and I'll see what it looks like. I might add a dash of tomato sauce in that, and I'll try and do weights while I do all of this, and then we can just make up a recipe as we go along. And then I had an idea because I kind of got pasta and I got a steak, so I've just threw a couple of scones together. The recipe is on our recipe blog. The cheddar scones, I just threw them together to make some scones for the kids also.
Sigmund says politics everywhere. Yes, no doubt, but we will stay off of those. But he asks you, is there vodka in that soda can?
No vodka, man. I'm boring.
It's actually a soda water, of all things. We are even boring enough to not have true soda.
No, unfortunately, my tolerance for alcohol has gone down quite a bit because I don't sleep much, and not sleeping a lot, and alcohol does not mix. So I average about 5 hours, 5.5 hours sleep. So I don't sleep a lot. So that makes for a less fun person. All right, my probe is over there. That's good. This thing should be, there we go.
And Bright Can News says it's both 5 o'clock and 4:20 somewhere.
Yes.
I don't know how that quite works, but here in the States we make up our own time. You know, push it.
4:20.
I know.
Yes, it's time for.
But it can't be 4:20 and 5 o'clock. So we do that in the States. Hour up, hour down.
4:20 and 5 o'clock. So, if you like herbs, it's 4:20 all the time, everywhere, somewhere, all the time. Sorry, I just want to grab a spoon, and I'm gonna have to issue you. Hold on, that spoon's a
Do you
little
want
big.
that sieve?
Yes, I'm gonna have to ask you to run that for me quick.
Okay.
Because
I thought so. I had not been given that instruction
yes,
yet.
I didn't want to do it, but now I have to do it.
Just so you know, in Canada they run on metric time.
Yes, I know. We actually had a discussion around that. All right, let's do that. 6 minutes. We'll check it. All right, let me see. Let me see. 150. Let me see. Woo. Right, this guy. All right, so I can actually. So this we don't want to overcook the vegetables because you don't want soggy vegetables in your salad. They still need to be a little hard, even with the pasta. You want it kind of blanched, or what do they call it, al dente. You don't want it completely soft. So this is good. This is good. So this is still a little hard, so I'm going to stick some butter in here. All right, and I'm just going to kind of sear it off a little, just in the butter. I don't want it too cooked. All right, see if I can throw everything out of this thing. You know. All right, there's still some water. I'm going to leave it open so the water can evaporate out, so we can get this dry because you don't want water in your pasta salad. This might actually take all of it. It's not that much on the vegetable front. All right, good stuff. And then we'll see now the scones are at. So here's a tip for people who haven't watched me prior. Your pasta, your breads, your type of breads, except for banana bread, funny enough, but I think it's because of the bananas. But if you hit the probe at 195 internal temperature, your bread's done. You don't have to go and stick a toothpick in there and try and see if anything's stuck to it. You just get it to 195 internal temp with a digital probe, and you're done, man. It's all good. It's all good. It works. So we'll check that in a little bit. I want to make sure that the pasta is not too soft, because then you stir it and it just breaks apart. We don't want that. We want it a little, a little harder, so it works well for a salad. But you don't want it crispy, if I can put it that way. So al dente should be the thing. I think about a minute or two in there, and then we should be done. And then I can move this. This can go. So I'll remove this from there. I'm sorry that I have to walk away from the camera. Just put this in the back here. All right, and then just make sure you close that faucet. No, this side, yeah. Sorry. And then I don't have the pretty glass bowls like you have at home, because we are a commercial establishment. So everything is commercial. It's all steel, stainless steel. So when it drops, it doesn't break and shatter. It's a little interesting. Let's see, that's
Save
done.
the soggy veggies for Trudeau. The next, what is it? Governor of Canada?
Yes. Yeah, the governor, the governor of the 51st. Well, you said 51st state, but it's not really the 51st. Is it the 52nd?
No, who's the 51st?
I don't know. Isn't it
Territories, not states.
Oh, okay. Got
Different terminology.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm still learning US. Still learning US.
I thought we may be lagging, Sigmund. We're down to 9 on the up.
We are.
I'll check it again.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. This data thing is driving me insane. So some of you guys that are in missed the beginning, which was a complete fucking disaster, because our ISP cannot keep the speed we pay for. They cannot keep that up. So I'm in a very good mind of changing my ISP like this week, because I'm just tired of this every time.
No, it's going to pick right back up.
Okay.
Right now.
Is it going back up?
It's back up.
Okay.
So the reboot did not do anything.
Yes. Because
if they would quit stopping us from going live.
No, but I was so earlier today. I checked the up and download, and it was higher than it's ever been. We're normally around 400 up and 40 or 40 up, 400 down. Today it was actually 597 up and 57 or something. Sorry, 57 up and 597 or something down. And I thought, oh, okay, so they fixed something. The moment we go live,
Yes.
0.02, 0.02, like nothing. Anyway, right, I'm gonna leave that guy. Otherwise, those are gonna get soggy. Let me check these guys quickly. I'm sorry, you step that way, please, young lady.
I don't want to read that either.
All right, you don't have to.
I'm a lady, contrary to what Ike says.
Oh, is Ike there?
No.
Hey. Oh,
No.
contrary to what Ike says. All right, there we go. 96, 97, 94, 95, 1. Yeah, we good. We are good everywhere.
Beautiful.
All right. Okay, come this side. I don't want you to. You can switch that off.
Okay, you say his name and he's here.
Oh, Ike.
Hey, Ike. Happy New Year.
All right, sorry, Nicole's going to get the phone. I'm going to get the scones out. All right. There we go. There we go. Oh, this is very nice, man. Oh, and just FYI, my hands handle quite a bit more heat than normal because I work with heat all the time. So don't try this at home. Move this out.
Okay, I have to ask, what business owners fall for these spam calls?
Well, someone must fall for it because they never stop.
They don't stop.
All right.
When I hear the bloop, I know.
All right, so let me do.
Ike has clarified. It is my music choice that is not ladylike. Are you sure? I've seen a lot of the ladies nowadays. I think I'm more lady.
Yeah, she got you there. She got you there. All right, so this guy.
Yes, they do look like muffins.
Yeah, they look like muffins, but it's scones. They actually, I guess, would be closer to biscuits.
Yes.
Than they would be, than anything American that they can be compared to would probably be biscuits. Would be the closest thing.
Definitely.
I'm gonna see what the pasta looks like now.
Cook for people with celiac, like me.
Yes, I have. And what you do is I can't do scones for you, but what you do in dishes is you replace your flour with like oats flour. So what you do is you take like steel cut oats because they're gluten free, and you grind them down into a fine powder, and you use that for thickeners, etc. Breads, I haven't really. I mean, there's oats bread. There are some breads, but I haven't really played around a lot.
You used to make some killer pretzels once upon a time.
Yeah, I made like a keto pretzel, I guess, which was a xanthan gum, mozzarella cheese, almond flour. Almond flour, yeah. Almond flour, mozzarella cheese, but you got to melt the cheese, then mix the what's the name's in. But what I've seen lately, and I've tried that, but it's you gotta kind of pay attention to these things, and you gotta have time on your hands to do it. But I know the people whip up the egg whites, and that helps with putting some air in the putting some air. Sorry, I just want to switch my range off. I'm done with the back range plate. That helps to put some air into the product. Your biggest problem is proofing it up. And a lot of times you got to double up on your dough. So you got to make twice as much dough to have the same kind of look like this. So, I mean, I don't have celiac, so I didn't really pay too much attention to, to do that. And also, we have a lot of people that say, they don't do gluten, etc. But there's a very small percentage realistically. So what we found is sourdough. So a lot of people say they not celiacs, but they gluten intolerant.
That was me before I met Andrew.
Yeah. So if you, unless you actually have proper celiacs, sourdough bread takes away a lot of the problems. Except for celiacs, because celiacs is the actual disease where the stuff, the wheat and stuff gets stuck in your gut, and it causes infections. But if you don't have actual celiacs, sourdough works real well. And if you just bake your own bread, even with a local shitty flour, that just taking the preservatives out half the time solves 90% of the problems. And then with celiacs, so there's this other magical ingredient that I've told people about. It's called psyllium husk, you can thicken with that, and then it's completely starch free. So no starches. You can thicken with potatoes. You can thicken with, or absorb the juices, etc., and thicken your stews with oats that's ground down into a flour. You can also use potato, or you can use like psyllium husk, which I've been using lately because we do no starch at all.
And psyllium husk is also the main ingredient in milk of magnesia. So
yes,
FYI, anybody who uses those kinds of things, just get some psyllium husk. Does the same thing. But yes, he's been diagnosed, but he will take your advice.
Yeah, I mean, you can try the oats flour. I know you can look up oats bread. So there are some breads that's made from oats. I've made some. They don't proof up as much. And then look for gluten-free baking powder. I have not tried an oats bread with yeast and sugar because the yeast will eat the sugar. But I don't know what it'll do with the oats kind of flour. You do get gluten-free flours, but I haven't played around with them a lot. And like the almond flour is not your solution to that. I've got coconut flour, got all kinds of flours. I just biltong is what we sell, man. So that's what I focus on for 90%.
And we don't eat many baked things at all.
No, not anymore. Yeah. I mean, I used to make donuts and cinnamon rolls and all kinds of cool stuff, but it's everybody wants it, nobody buys it. So, our goal is we need to, we've got to make money to pay shit.
And we got to get out of here.
Yes, this place, we got to go. I kind of grin because, we want to construct our own facilities this year. And people are like, well, congratulations. I'm like, no. If we don't leave, we're not going to make it. It's not about, we're making enough money where we just going to go like fucking do that. We're going to mortgage our house to the fucking hilt. And we're going to go set up and we're going to go live in a probably a trailer, like a trailer type setup for the meantime.
Just to sleep. It's okay. We work otherwise.
But we have to go do that because there's no long-term vision. There's no long-term solution here that works. It doesn't work out. Every single thing, every scenario. That's good. Every scenario we run, every kind of idea. Yeah, if you don't mind. It doesn't work. Just bring that in a big bowl. I'll just drain the water right here. It doesn't work. It doesn't work out. So I cannot. We cannot live under a constant threat of closure with these morons, that run this place. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put my kids through it. So the only solution is to go.
Not gonna lie, the stress level's not fun.
No, the problem is,
it's been 6 years so far.
when if you under constant threat of these fuckers walking in at any time and just inspecting you and pulling shit on you, it's like, no, I'm done. I am done. Just shake that around a little bit and then.
Wrong hand, stupid hand.
Yeah, stupid hand. Sorry. We just do this. Yeah. Just a little bit of olive oil. That guy can go in there. Don't fall.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. There we go. All right. In the bowl. Hold this for me again.
Thank you.
All right. I think this will be the rest.
Yes.
See if I can get all the rest in there. There we go. All right. A little bit of olive oil.
Says it is the frightful freedom of being an entrepreneur.
Yes. Okay, yeah, the cities don't like entrepreneurs, man. No. Because we don't have to listen to them because we don't
go against the grain.
Well, no, they don't pay us for fucking anything. We do what we need to survive, not to please them, and they don't like that. You see, the corporate fucking franchises and shit will do whatever the city tells them, and they got standard plans and stuff like that. So, anyway, all right. The other bowl like this, is it clean, Nicole?
The large one, no.
No.
The small one is.
See. All right. Just even if it's not clean, if you could I just want to weigh it. All right. So that's a pound.
Okay.
I just want to zero my scale. I should have done it before I took that away. But those things weigh the same. So I just want to see. That's fine. I just want to see. I just want to zero it. Oh, that's also a pound.
Most bowls do not weigh the same, just FYI.
Yeah,
you have
these
to know
actually
which
do.
ones do.
That bowl was a pound. 454. Interesting. Never picked that up. All right. So this doubled itself to almost 2 pounds. It's like so. So what I'm going to do, I just want to see.
Oh, and that was the Spectrum guy already. I have to give him credit to quit.
Yes, they are very fast.
Yeah.
What is
but
it?
I told him, yes, I told him not right now. I told him he's too fast today. It's the same thing that happened on Christmas.
All right. So what I'm going to do.
And I did have a question. I don't know if you know the answer to this. You can get pretty much every flour gluten-free. It just costs because the process is more expensive. Is that correct?
I don't know. You could be right. You could be right. So we got about 2 pounds of pasta, and I put a half a pound of peas and carrots because we don't want to overdo that. So I'm going to show you. Let me just because the peas and carrots falling to the bottom. So I think you can see that. Can they see that?
Yeah.
All right. So I've got the peas and carrots in there and the pasta.
It's very colorful.
All right. Yep. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some Celtic salt. All right. And I'm going to do like a half a teaspoon, 2.5 grams.
Got to get the kids their minerals.
Yeah. Maybe a little more. I don't want to do too much. I can do some more at the end after we taste it. I'm going to do a little bit of black pepper, maybe like a half a teaspoon. Right, that's customers. Yeah, half a teaspoon of that. And then, Right Can was saying 420 herb. Just going to do like a nice fat pinch.
Do you pronunciate the H or do you not? Is it herb or herb?
I don't know. I'm South African. It's a herb. Herb.
Do you remember the dinosaur book from the kids?
Yes.
That was an interesting book.
Yes.
A vegetarian dinosaur.
Yes. Yes. They would not. We told the kids that those would not make it past the. They will definitely win Darwin Awards for sure.
Yes.
All right. So let me write that down, and then I can at some point when I have time, I can actually make the recipe. Pass me my book, there, please. All right, so
let me go check on the people.
All right, no problem. Let me write this down. All right, so that's 1 whole pound of pasta, al dente. All right, then half will be cooked. Peas and carrots, and then we got salt, pepper, and mixed herbs. Okay, so then take some mayo, which is what we sell here. This is imported mayonnaise, good stuff. So we're gonna make this. So let's see. Probably, I guess, if I have a look at it, maybe like a 1/4 pound. So like 125 grams. Maybe more.
The customers like the sound of what you're cooking.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. I think you're making them hungry.
Oh, good. They can have a little bit of pasta salad if they want.
That is the beauty of coming in here whenever we are live or had just been. The smells. It's phenomenal.
All right. So do me a favor. Go get that all gold tomato sauce. So we got an imported South African tomato. It's not ketchup. It's called tomato sauce. So that looks good. That looks very good. I mean, if it's a little dry, I guess you can do maybe a 1/3 of a pound. I did a 1/2 pound. Oh, sorry, a 1/4 pound of mayo.
Say it in Afrikaans because it sounds better.
What?
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. Tomatoes. So what I'm gonna do, so that's 1, So 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Just a little bit.
That is a treat for the kids.
Yeah, they'll like it. And all this is going to do is turn it kind of reddish pinkish. Woo! Goes the pasta. Out the bowl. Because I'm not stirring it with a proper spoon. So, hold on. While that's stirring, I guess I can use this spoon. Right. Put that there. Put that in there. Put that over there. And let's. So the highlight of the show. Get this out. Alright, so I'm going to move this because now I'm gonna.
Over here?
Yeah, you can set it over there.
Alright.
Alright. What I want to do, because now we're gonna have some blood.
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. Yes. Tomato sauce.
That was Ike. I'm sure he'd say it fun too.
Yes. I grew up with that stuff. Where's my tongs?
With tongs? Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Alright, so this is the ribeye that's been in. So that's one of them. That's been in probably 3.5 hours. Alright. Sorry, because of all the bullshit with our fucking ISP, we're gonna overrun the time. Just a little. But it'll be worth it. Just a little, but it'll be worth it. Alright. So we want to just kind of pat these dry. Gotta wash my hands quick. Sorry, I'm gonna stick my head in front of the. Just pop them on the table.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash my hands here, so I'm gonna obstruct the camera for a second.
Third, we've been out of sorts this week too. We did a lot of reconfiguring in the physical shop.
Yes.
It's pretty. It's very pretty. Hopefully our customers like it too.
Yes. Oh, forgot about that.
Yes, I was wondering.
Thank you. Thank you. Where's the bowl? Oh, that one, you took it away. Just drain this water out for me. So you don't want the water in the pasta.
No.
Oh, in the tuna, sorry. I was like, why am I missing an ingredient here? Might have to add a little bit of mayo because of that. We'll see. Alright, so this guy. And we don't want it to sit too long because we don't want it to lose too much temp. And you can be liberal with your salt. If that's the only place you are liberal, let it be with your salt. All right. A little bit of black pepper. I'm not going to put anything else on this. Just salt and black pepper. That's it.
The level of these steaks, you do not need more.
No.
Especially after being
Sous vide, exactly. So these things are like marrow, man. Alright, so these are Wagyu ribeyes. Press that in there a little. And when they came out the sous vide, were at 125. I'm just using the gloves, so I don't have to go wash my hands all the time. Because I don't want the meat stuck to my hand that's been stuck to my grinder.
After working in this industry, not going to lie, it's very hard to not use gloves and to stay exceptionally clean.
Yes. All right. There we go. All right. Some salt, some pepper.
Hey, X-Skater, welcome in. Happy New
Hey,
Year.
X-Skater. I was wondering if we were going to see him. I saw his name and I remember me not being able to, like stumbling over trying to pronunciate it. And I thought, I wonder if X-Skater is going to be in today. Then I get an opportunity to redeem myself and say X-Skater. Because I tried to spell it X-K-R-8-R. Then my Afrikaans tripped me up.
I think it's an American thing, that spelling.
Yes.
I remember that from years ago, years past.
There we go. All right, so let me put the tuna in.
And he asked, how are you going to use a salt grinder and then use pre-ground pepper?
Oh, because it's already cracked. That's high quality, what's the name, pre-ground pepper that we buy in. So it's good quality, but I agree with you. It's
we cannot get the salt ground, period.
No, the salt cannot come in ground. It comes in as big salt. Hold on. This is a little more, it's a little coarser than I thought. Let me break that up.
I bought the good stuff.
Yeah. No, this is the good stuff. I know, but I don't want big chunks in the pasta. I don't want big chunks in the pasta, and I don't want to stick my what's the name in there and break all the pasta up. What I'm going to do in the meantime, that guy can get some heat in it.
Hey, dear Sarge, Happy New Year.
Hey, Sarge. Yeah, Happy New Year, man.
Clean glassware is essential. Yes.
All right, there we go. There we go. We don't want to break the pasta too much, and I might have to add.
He's just rubbing the white meat between his fingers, just so you know.
Yep. Rubbing the fish between my fingers. All right, there we go. Let's break that up. I might have to add some mayo. I'll see now because the tuna is pretty dry, and I forgot about that because everything had to be stupid first when we started.
So dear Sarge says, Mrs. Sarge, if you don't keep your grinder clean, we won't be married.
Yes.
Or we wouldn't be married.
Yes.
That's cute.
That's
hey,
why,
Mrs. Sarge, happy New Year.
Hi, Mrs. Sarge. Glad to see you guys in.
Yes, we missed you this last little bit.
Yeah, so pretty much what we're doing is we made some scones. You can go grab them and show the camera again. So that was just kind of impromptu. I did not plan to do that. So I made some scones, for the kids, because it's for the kids. We don't eat this really. And then a pasta salad. So let me stir this through. So I'm making a pasta salad with some tuna, peas and carrots, and then what's the name? Just some pasta. Yeah, you get me. I'm gonna do a little bit more, like a third.
Both?
No, not the tomato. Just the
mayo.
Just the mayo.
And we've got Vinny D95 as well.
Hey,
Happy
Vinny.
New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Let me see. So that's 127. So I want to add a third to that. So 125. So I'm going to do 65.
Sorry I'm in and out so much. I'm making sure my customers are
Yeah, we got some customers in. So yeah, so about a third of a pound of mayo will do. Let me do that. Right, I reset it after the first little bit. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do nicely, sure.
All right, if it's our Spectrum guy, I'm going to tell him wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done. I just need to like 5 minutes on the steaks. I wanted to make a dessert, but that's not going to happen. So, there we go.
You did say dessert, baby.
Yes, well, you know.
I know.
With the problems, I mean, there we go.
Good night, Vinny D. That is a lot of messages. It's okay. It's your app, I know. We've all been there. He says, hey, Anton, she said hello from Victoria, but going back to Uppington soon.
Okay. All right. Is that Vinny or?
That's who wrote it, yes.
She said, oh, man. That guy that always comes, buys all the groceries all the time. Our customer that always comes like once a week. Not Marcus. Why have I, now his name is right out of my, got the hat with a feather. Is the army guy that's going to be leaving soon.
Oh, hey, yes, Mitchell.
Marcus. It's
Mitchell,
because Marcus
I know you. Don't worry.
Yes,
I've got Mitchell's back.
So listen, got Mitchell's back. Why don't you go show the people? Yes, because I've got to finish this off. The Spectrum guy's about to switch me off.
There we go. Pasta salad done.
So I'm gonna do some lard in the pan. Pan's just started smoking a little bit. Gonna make some smoke here. Let's see.
Okay, it's Mitch.
Mitch.
Fine.
Mitch.
I read your name so many times on our system. I just say the whole name. Sorry about that. Dear Sarge says, love how Anton uses scale for precision sometimes, and others he just splashes in mayo.
No, I actually waited. I waited on the scale. I did. I've already done one, like a quarter pound, so it's a third pound. I did weigh it. I do cook by eye, and then do the weights. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna hit that in the pan at 3 minutes. Let me move this out the way. So that's a pretty nice warm-ish pan. Let me get that pan properly on the range. All right. So ribeyes, sous vide for about 3.5 hours at 125. And now I'm just gonna finish it in the pan. So bacon grease, and we'll see now what they turn out like. I'm gonna have to turn this a little bit because I got some hot spots on my range.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're good.
So
I wasn't sure where it was.
we go.
No, you're good.
All right, you guys saw what the pasta salad looks like. I'm gonna.
So Jody asked if you've ever used white pepper.
Yes, but I don't. White pepper I use in vegetables.
Can I show?
Sure.
We do offer white pepper, just FYI. We will be having it with our name very soon. All of our spices are going to swap over to us. So keep that in mind. Look for it on Biltong USA and on Anton's USA. But on Biltong USA specifically, there's a sponsor that we have, and I'd like to mention. You get 10% off your Biltong order using S.T.F 10. Do not forget to use that when you place your next order.
Right, this can go, and you can get me a plate. A white plate. Let me see.
Nope, not on there. There we go.
And if you don't mind,
yep,
the smallest of the big spoons over there.
Got it.
If you can get me that. Not those at the bottom. Yes, one like that. The smallest of the lot.
There are two of the same.
All right, I'm
That's
just
okay?
Yeah, just turning my pan because I got two hot spots and I want this meat to kind of get even.
You guys see those steaks in the second cam, hopefully?
All right, and I tell everybody every time we cook, so get yourself some alcohol swabs, and remember, when you stick your tip into something, always clean the tip.
Clean the tip.
Clean the tip. That is the tip I can give you for today, is clean the tip.
We've got a few messages. You mind if I read these?
Sure.
So Excavator says, Viva is on if you want to pop when you are done.
Oh, we're definitely going to do that.
Bright Can News says, Dear Sarge, there's an hour-long video that we would enjoy. I mean, we may as well all check it out. Smart City Office Project Part 2. Thank you for sharing. And then Anton, we of course asked about the white pepper, got that covered. And
right, so just 1 second. So when I turn it around, now I'm going to throw some butter in here. And the only reason for the lid is so it doesn't splash everywhere.
But butter on steak, nothing better.
Nothing better. So I'm cooking it in bacon fat. You can use tallow. I would have used tallow, but my tallow is in a far fridge on the other side. I actually have a little bit here, but
right
bacon fat is right here, and I've got a bit of it. You know, mix it up a little. If you're not into the swine, which you should be, if you like,
all of it is.
If you like that black dude in Pulp Fiction, like, you know, avoiding the swine, then what's the name? Then eat the lard. Use the beef lard. All right. Let's see. And then normally they throw a twig or two in here. Nah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to take a little tray here, try and keep the oil off. All right.
Well, just so you know, we have a full house and they're all looking around. I like it.
All right,
goody,
goody. All right, so these steaks are hitting 134. All right, I'm going to take this off. That one's actually a little further done. Because we started off at such a high temp, we're already good on cooking. All right, let's see.
Cool Frog, Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah, we're good. So I'm going to I'm just gonna put it on here.
Sorry, someone's just by the door.
All right, no problem. All right, let me see. Yeah, we had 135, 136, 138. I'm gonna pull these guys because they're gonna still rest for a little bit.
Smells so good. I am officially hungry.
To medium rare. I'm not gonna cook them any more than that. I would have liked them a little bit more brown. I've actually got my range pretty high, but it didn't hit it that hard, so that's okay. This is good. Now rest. So I will start dishing up, and then we can show the guys the plate when it's done. All right, so I baked these. All right, so there we go. A little bit of pasta. A little bit of pasta. And I mean, you can put more mayo if you want. I'm not going to put any more mayo.
We try not to douse things in sauces.
Yes. So that was 6 minutes, basically, on the 6 minutes on the steaks, like 3-3. Mm-hmm. You can go get that.
Yeah, I may have to step out. Bye, everyone.
All right. And then you see, this guy. All right, gotta take the biggest knife I can find. All right. So I'm gonna leave this for another minute, and then I'm gonna slice it up. Let it just rest and pull. Let's see. Okay, Sarge is there. Jody, cover the whacker before you pack her. Yeah, exactly. Cool Frog, how are you? And then you burnt it. I try not to go past 125. Well, XK, you can do 125. Remember, my sous vide was running at 125. So let me see. I'm going to try and grab this guy. I know this is going to move a lot, but let me see, and then I'll disable it after I showed you, because we're not going to do anything on the range anymore. All right, so sorry for the movement. So you see there's my sous vide running, 125. All right, let me see if I can do this for you guys. All right, so there's my water. You see, and there it's running. So I run this at 125 Fahrenheit. All right, and the steaks were in here for 3 hours. So I'm going to disable this guy. All right, I'm going to switch this guy off. Go away, switch off. There we go. All right, so that should kill that camera. All right, so sous vide at 125. All right, so I sous vide it at 125. So it's already at 125 when I put it in the pan. So I'm just literally crisping it up, and I should have had my pan a little hotter than that. So let me see. So there we go. I agree with you. I could have probably had it less done than that. I normally make it on the fire, so the fire's a lot hotter than the pan, so you could just kind of basically just kick its butt real hot and then take it off. So I'd never cook like this. So I thought I'd give it a stab, do something a little different. So lesson, hotter pan. All right, for the steak. So let me do that. And then I'm going to put this guy here. All right, I'm going to put that guy over there. And then we can take a little bit of the juice. A little bit of the juice. All right, and we can do it. Just a little bit of the juice. All right, there we go. So Dinner is served. Let me see if there's any other comments. Anybody on YouTube? No, only 2 people watching. X is pretty. Oh, not X. X. Rumble is pretty lively. No, it's Drunken Movie Reviews. How are you, sir? Yes, it is very tasty. That steak. I mean, I don't want to. I actually want to take like a shitty knife and just cut it for you and show you how very, very soft. So I'll just take a butter knife. Okay, this is ribeye to start with, and it is Wagyu ribeye, you know, secondly. So it is very soft. But I mean, you can see, like, that just falls apart, man. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. No, fucking beautiful. So, yes, if you buy it, so what I've got is this is a commercial. That's like a $3,000 because I used to cook with it every day. But you don't have to get that. But get a decent container and get a good machine, and it'll really improve your cooking. The big thing is you can't fucking burn anything in it. You know what I'm saying? You set it too low, never burns, and you can slowly cook stuff. So it really works. If you get into that, it really works. The only thing I don't like about it, the only thing, is I've got to vacuum seal stuff on plastic, and I try and stay away from plastic. That's the only thing. So, all right. Well, I think time for another precise measurement of mayonnaise. I'll speak to the missus about that tonight. I'll let you know on Sunday. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you guys very much. Apparently Vigo's on. I don't know if I missed him. I'll try and make that. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully we got our data sorted out a little better. All right. I'm going to disable the stream and get done. See you guys on Sunday. Thank you very much for joining us, man. And oh yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the thumbs up button. We try and do this a little bit better every time. I hope you guys like it. Take it easy, man. Have a good weekend. Cheers.